In 2003, the Bronx was a place of intense rivalry. Two groups turned Sedgwick Ave into a battleground. Gunshots didn't just echo through the blocks, they carved stories into the pavement. This is the story of a conflict that changed the Bronx forever. The summer of '03 was filled with tension. Crack was still king. Cops were cracking down. But the real conflict wasn't on the news, it was in the streets. Two groups, the 183rd Street Wolves and the Sedgwick Mob, had a long-standing rivalry. But that year, it escalated. And once it started, there was no off switch. Let's go back in time. The Wolves emerged in the late 90s, a splinter off the Bloods, known for their quick actions. Their rivals? The Sedgwick Mob, small but deep. Ties to the Latin Kings, known for their intensity. They grew up blocks apart, but their worlds were oceans different. It wasn't about turf anymore, it was about ego. And one wrong move lit the fuse. June 5th, 2003. A member of the Sedgwick group had a close call outside a store on 183rd. Two wolves pulled up, let off 6 shots. Rico survived, but he ain't forget. By the next week, 3 wolves were laid out in retaliation. No arrests, no witnesses, just whispers in the barbershops and blood in the gutters. This back and forth, it became Bronx folklore. Shootouts at daylight, getaway bikes roaring through back alleys. Even the older members tried to squash it, but the younger ones, they wanted war, they wanted stripes. August 14th. The hottest night of the year turned into a major conflict. Both groups clashed at a block party on Andrews Ave. But it wasn't a party, it was an ambush, 30 deep. AKs, MAC-10s, even homemade pipe bombs. The sky lit up like the 4th of July. Several injuries and 5 people dead. 2 were innocent bystanders, 17 arrests. The neighborhood went quiet after that. The NYPD launched Operation Hood Sweep, leading to many indictments. The group scattered, but the damage was done. Families were affected. Streets still remember the events of '03. To this day, old heads in the Bronx still talk about '03 like it was yesterday. Not because it was the first war, but because it reminded everyone just how fast a hood can burn. This isn't just history, it's a lesson. The streets remember. Learn from the past to avoid repeating it. Or you might just end up part of the next story in the hood.